everyone, welcome back. Guess what? I have the craziest story. So today we're going to be reviewing Colourpop and their new Boudoir Noir. It's split into two, so like I purchased this palette, but there's also a second one in this collection, and then it's got a whole collection name. I will link that below because I don't remember right this second. So I purchased my kit. I got the Boudoir Noir, the palette, the blush, and the lipstick or lip oil, like off the Colourpop website. So I'm waiting for it, and then I also placed a couple orders from Ulta, and I got them, and some of my items came damaged, so I went to the Ulta store to exchange them, and the palette is on their display stand. So I don't know why I ordered it off their website. I could have just gone to Ulta and purchased the set. Drives me nuts. And not to mention, by the time this video goes out, Colourpop's already launched like 3 more collections after this one, but it just took quite a while for me to actually get it. So anyways, we're gonna review it. It looks super beautiful, and I also got the Colourpop Stone Cold brushes, so I'm gonna use all Colourpop brushes today, and I got a new sponge from them too. It's the Pretty Fresh Complexion Blending Sponge. So we're just going all Colourpop. Before we get started, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and we'll get going. All right, so we are gonna start with the eyes today. Here is what the palette looks like. I think it looks super stunning. I'm actually really gravitating toward this green. I'm gonna take the E22 blending brush and actually go into Melt first, and we're gonna pop that kind of in the crease but above as a transition color. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but Colourpop is a very affordable brand. I mean, their palettes start at like $9 and go up. We're gonna go into the E25 brush, and now we're gonna go into Latex, which is that olive green color I've been eyeing. And we're gonna put that in the outer third. So far, they're blending out really nice. The only thing that, like, it doesn't bug me. The only thing I'm noticing is that they're very powdery, so there's a lot of kickback in the palette. But again, that is just a preference thing. It doesn't bug me. I am just gonna go back into that first brush and blend out my top edge here just so it doesn't look so harsh. And I'm not even taking any new product, just trying to blend that out. I think for the inner portion, I'm gonna go into the shade called Good Night. It's a pretty light neutral shade, and I think it'll blend well with the green. So I'm actually gonna use my finger first. They're powdery but very pretty. Ooh, this is really pretty too. I actually really like that. I think that looks really pretty. And I am actually gonna go into an E24 brush so I can get it all the way into the inner corner. I am liking this so far. I'm gonna go back into my green brush and just kind of blend it a bit better on the outer third. And I'm also gonna take a little bit above my crease, just where the shimmer is on the inner side. That way you don't lose all of the green. I'm gonna go back into my transition color, that Melt shade, and just kind of blend up and above. That way I don't lose that color. Quick and easy look. I know I only used 3 colors. There is a glitter in here, but with the way my eyes are right now, I actually really like them, so I don't want to mess it up with glitter. But so far, this has been a really fun palette. I do like the color scheme of it. Very in my alley, and aside from like the powdery in the pan, like I have no issues with it. They blend it out super nice, and I just use my fingers to apply most of the shimmery shade when on like a dream. So I'm very happy with it so far. All right, so I did put on my top mascara just so there's not so much fallout, and now we are primed and ready for foundation. This sponge just blew up. It's huge now. I wasn't too sure about the bottom of the sponge being purely flat, but I'm kind of liking it. I do want this video to be mainly focused on my Colourpop items, so I'm not going to spend too much time explaining like my concealer, my bronzer, the powder I use. I just really want to keep it on Colourpop. Alright, so now we've gotten to the blush. This is in the shade Love Story, and it's just a pressed powder. It's really pretty though. It's kind of peachy pink, but it's got some gold shimmer into it. This one is not as powdery as the eyeshadow, so that's nice. So this isn't bad. It takes a little bit. Like I really had to pack my brush to get it to show up. I need to clean it up a little too, but it's not super shimmery. Like the palette shows really quite a bit of shimmer in it, and on it's not very shimmery. I like the color. I just think it takes a lot of work to actually get it on. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. All right, well, I am going to finish up the rest of my complexion, get my eyebrows done, so please enjoy the intermission. Welcome back. So I realized halfway through, like I powdered my face and did my blush, and then I realized I was not using the Colourpop brushes. So I went back, I did use a brush for the highlighter, and then I used a brush for a finishing powder. So I am using the brushes. But for now, let's finish up our lower eyes. This is the E26 brush. And I am first gonna go into that green again, the latex color. We're gonna tap that onto the outer third and just make sure it connects to the top. Actually, I think I'm gonna bring that in about halfway. And then we're gonna go back into that E24 brush we used for the shimmer and put that on in the rest of the way. And I think I'm just gonna use that color as my inner highlight as well. I think it's so pretty. I like that a lot. And honestly, there wasn't really any fallout. I just had a couple specks, so that's nice. I have a couple smudges to clean up in a minute, but for now, we are gonna go into the Luxe Lip Oil. This is in the shade First Date. Ooh, it feels nice on the lips. It doesn't feel like an oil, but it's nice and smooth. All right, I'm going to finish setting my face, and then we will come back with my final thoughts. All right, so let's go over with what we did. First of all, I'd like to mention these brushes. I love these. They're so soft, and they work like a dream. They blend it out really well. I'm actually really loving my makeup today. I think the blush was just enough. I like the eye look. I actually really like this lip oil. It feels like chapstick, so it's perfect for me. More into depth, the sponge, I like it. I think it worked really well. I actually really like this flat side, so that was cool. The eyeshadows, I'm in love with my look today. I love it, and I only used 3 shades, and I know that's not a complete well-rounded review, but this green one, man, I fell in love with it and was like, and that's it. End of story, we're gonna use it, so. But they're super pretty, they're very creamy, and I think you can do some really beautiful looks with it. Let me know if you want me to do show you a few more looks with this palette, or any palette for that matter. The blush, again, I really like it on now. I can see a little bit more of the shine, but it's super shimmery in the palette, and then it's not as intense on your face. I really like the color though. I think it's a really nice nude peach. And then the lip oil, this is awesome. It says oil, but it doesn't feel runny. It feels like stuck where it's at. I like the shine it gives. The color didn't do, I don't see a whole lot of the color, but it feels very good on the lips, very hydrating. Anyways, let me know if you enjoyed the review. If you've got other Colourpop palettes that you're wanting to see, please let me know. Other than that, I will see you on Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Please hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me and help me keep this channel going. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.